Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me now? I didn't have my audio on a YouTube channel. So I had people messaging me and telling me. Had my mods telling me, thank God. Um, Lost connection. Try switching. All right. So apparently, when I text message while I'm live on this, I lose connection. All right. Let me see what you guys are saying. What kind of videos? More likes? Yeah. Hit that like if you guys like Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. If you believe that we are still early to it, and what I believe it's happening is we got mass adoption happening right now. You know, I believe what we're witnessing is mass adoption. I believe it's currently happening. So um, tap that screen for the likes. Wow, 291 likes. Thanks, guys. You guys are killing it. I appreciate it. Cardano has been on the struggle bus. Yes, it has. Cardano was at like it was at like $3, and now let's see. Let's pull up the current price of Cardano. Um, if you guys want to see what I'm looking at and see what I'm doing, you can jump on my YouTube. Just tap on my bio and then click on the YouTube. It'll take you right to my YouTube because I'm pulling up charts and stuff on YouTube, stuff that I can't do on TikTok. So that's why I'm actually live on both because there's more white beard moisturizer. I use something called, thank you for the question. I use something called honestamish.com, or Honest Amish. I really like it. Yeah, Honest Amish, you can get it for a little dropper. I can actually go grab it out of the other room. I use that. I use a couple other things. So I make a homemade beard moisturizer if you want it. So I am going to click on you and I'm going to hit follow. It said I requested to follow you. Humongous nuts. Okay, thank you. As long as you don't make the beard moisturizer with humongous nuts out of here. All right, Cardano is at 78 cents right now. So Cardano is somewhat new. Cardano was created and founded by Charles Hoskins. And if you do some research on it, and I do a lot of research on YouTube, just simply type in what is Cardano, that sort of thing. You can actually see that there are things that are coming to the project. It's being adopted as well. Nice name. Thank you. Um, you guys are awesome, man. Hit that like screen for me and share. Do all that sort of stuff. I'm gonna hit the share as well. I'm actually sharing to some personal friends that I actually know. All right, so I do believe that Bitcoin's trading sideways, and I don't know if we're in a crypto winter or not, but I do think that it's gonna keep going up. So I'm pulling up the Cardano chart right now. And if we look at the last year, we can see where it came up to $3, and now it's down to 78 cents. So it's down about 2/3. What that tells me is because I'm a believer in cryptocurrency and all that. It tells me it's a good time to buy. It's a good time to get in because it's going to go up higher and higher. What are some of y'all's? No, you're an awesome man. You're talking to me. Thank you very much. Tap that screen for the likes, stuff like that. You want to see what I'm looking at? I'm looking at my monitor and I've got charts pulled up on cryptocurrency. Click on my bio, follow my link tree to YouTube, and hit like and subscribe. I'm actually live on YouTube right now. All right. What are your favorite cryptocurrencies currently? I'll tell you what mine is. Mine is Chainlink. I think Chainlink is undervalued. I think it's underhyped. I love Chainlink personally. It's actually my biggest bag. I'm most heavily invested in. Sorry, guys, I'm adjusting the camera. I'm most heavily invested in Chainlink. The reason why Chainlink, it's in the name. right? If you research and you look at Chainlink, let's go down and find where Chainlink is at today. It's at $12.90. I've seen Chainlink as high as $50. What Chainlink is used for is it's actually used for linking cryptocurrencies. Where's Jacob? So Jacob is streaming on his gaming platform as well. All right, Chainlink was founded in 2017. Chainlink is a blockchain abstraction layer that enables universally connected smart contracts through a decentralized oral network. Chainlink allows blockchains to securely interact with external data feeds, events, and payment methods, providing the critical off-chain information needed by complex smart contracts to become the dominant form of digital agreement. It allows Chainlink allows other cryptocurrencies to talk to other cryptocurrencies. It allows smart contracts to communicate. Chainlink network is driven by a large open source community of data providers, node operators, smart contracts, developers, researchers, security auditors. So I'm a huge fan of Chainlink. Um, well, let's talk about what I'm using right here. I'm actually getting all this information from an app called CoinMarketCap. You don't know what CoinMarketCap is? All you do is in your browser, on your phone, on your computer, just type in CoinMarketCap, and just I track a lot of my coins there. What I do is when I buy, like I'm currently buying $25 a week of Bitcoin. I think like $20 a week of Ethereum. And so what I do is I actually go to my portfolio. I've created a portfolio, and I'll pull that up and show you guys here my portfolio. So every time that I do a dollar cost weekly average buy on Coinbase, which is where I do it at, I actually go in here, and I do it about once or twice a week. I'll update it. And so you can go in here and you can see where you can see where I've added my buys on Bitcoin. So right here, right here you can see just the other day on March 9th, I bought $23. The fee on Coinbase was $1.49. So I'm tracking how much I'm buying, what I bought it at shows the price, and so it's a very handy app to show where I'm at. They also do fun things like the diamonds. You can collect diamonds for free; doesn't cost anything, um, and then you can spend those diamonds on free NFTs and stuff like that. So if you're not using CoinMarketCap, it's a very valuable app that I really enjoy using. Um, that really comes in handy. All right. You would make a good finance guy. Thanks. I appreciate that, Gail Hoffman King. Um, so, the reason I'm into cryptocurrency and finance and stuff like that is because my dad taught me, like, nobody's going to look after your money but you, and learn about money, right? Everybody likes money. Everybody likes to spend stuff. I bought all these rings because I like them, and thank God I don't have to buy any more rings. I got one for every finger. You know, uh, so I want to learn about money. I want to learn about finance. I want to be well versed in it. I want to know what I'm doing. And so some of the cool things that I've learned about on while I've been researching cryptocurrency. Now I've been in cryptocurrency since 2017. I've been a lot more into it since January of 2021 when all this kicked off and Bitcoin hit a new all-time high, stuff like that. So what I've learned is, I've learned about staking, which is a fancy way of saying, earning interest on different apps, BlockFi. And I learned this by watching YouTube videos and stuff like that. On cryptocurrency, following some of my favorites is where I learned all of this. So BlockFi is a really neat app that I got into last year, where I hold cryptocurrencies that earn an interest, and they recently had to settle with the SEC for a big fine. And what happened was they actually changed all the interest rates. However, if you were already in it, you were locked in. They didn't change it. If I take money out of the interest accounts and then try to put it back in, it'll be at a different rate. Of course, other countries outside the U.S., they didn't get affected. This was just in the U.S. Now, I'm going to pull up something. Biden talked about um, cryptocurrency just yesterday. He talked about, he did an executive order about crypto, and what he talked about was regulating crypto. And I had a lot of people asking me if this is a bad thing, a good thing, and it's actually a good thing. The reason why it's a good thing that we regulate crypto, it means that we're going to be starting to adopt it, mass adoption, right? So right here, ensuring responsible development of digital assets, directed agency across the federal government to produce reports on digital currencies and consider new regulations. It outlined the risk cryptocurrency pose to the economy, national security, and climate, while also noting their possible benefits. So I like that. I like the wording. It's got me very exciting. If you don't know this, like we're in current mass adoption, and you need to like take a step back to actually see that mass adoption is currently happening. What I mean is El Salvador accepted as legal tender. Um, People are getting more into it and more into it. I think it's really cool when I pull up Money Talk on CNN, and they've got in the right hand corner the price of Ethereum and Bitcoin on the ticker tape, right, with all the other stocks. You know, it's here to stay. I had a phone call from an older guy who's a friend of mine tonight, and he was like, "Yeah, Josh, I don't understand this Bitcoin. What is it? How does it work? All that stuff." And he just doesn't know about it, and so he doesn't want to invest in it. And that's a normal reaction. When I started, when I read about Bitcoin, I read about it in Wired magazine in 2010, 2011, I think, and I didn't understand it. And I was like, "What's Bitcoin? It's a part of a coin. It's worth a fraction of a cent," and it was at the time, but I didn't understand it. I did know that it was digital currency that they use to do transactions on the internet and stuff like that. So I did know that, but again, I didn't really understand it. I wish I'd gotten more into it. I didn't start reading again until Bitcoin hit 20,000 in 2017. And then it kind of piqued my interest. And I remember asking a mentor of mine, a man that makes a lot of money, he owns companies and businesses. And I said, "So what's this Bitcoin thing, and are you invested in it?" And he says, "No, I'm not. I don't understand it, and I don't like to invest in something that I don't understand." So I started learning about it. I downloaded the Coinbase app. I downloaded the Robinhood app in 2017. I think I waited until Bitcoin. If I go to my history on Coinbase, I can actually see my first purchase of Bitcoin. It was at $6,000 a coin, and I had $600 that I put into it, which was a tenth of a Bitcoin. You know, and so I actually sold that last year when Bitcoin hit 30,000, because that was the highest I'd ever seen it. And I thought I was going to dip back down. Well, it didn't. It went up to 65,000 at that time before it hits new all time high in November. But I was still learning. And so what I did is I did really simple things. Like I went to YouTube and I typed in, "What is Bitcoin?" And I watched a handful of Bitcoin YouTube videos to learn about the blockchain technology, to learn about SHA-256 and how it works, and how it's crypto how the crypto uh, it's encrypted, and why it's called crypto is the cryptograph, and the fact that it's in crypto. But that goes all the way back to World War II and the Enigma machine, when they encrypted messages to send from one base to another, the Germans on the Enigma machine. And meaning if they pushed a Y, it would show up as a star or a two, and you needed the Enigma machine on the other end to translate or encrypt it, or to see what it said. So that goes all the way back to that. If you want some history on encryption and cryptograph, really fascinating stuff. I'm into puzzles and stuff like that. So thank you for the likes, Jason, and guys, share this. Check out my YouTube where I'm streaming live right now. Um, so yeah, I started on. Whoops. So I just started researching, spending a few hours a night, maybe, just like 6 or 7 or 8 or 10 hours a night. Uh, Nothing crazy. The Ligma machine, no, Enigma machine, not Ligma. Ligma machine's completely different. The Enigma machine. So, So yeah, if you go to CoinMarketCap, I was talking to a friend earlier, a different friend, and he bought some Crypto.com coin, and he's into crypto. He's starting to get into it, and I said, "Would you use CoinMarketCap to track your your portfolio, so to speak?" So if you click here on portfolio, you can see mine's I got 70,000 invested in crypto. Yeah, I can click here, and it was a high of 106,000 at one point in time. And guys, these are real numbers. I'm not capping. I'm not flexing. It took me 5 years to get to this point where I've got that much invested. So, does staking suppress rising prices? No, I don't think it does, Jason. I think if anything, staking helps because you've got that money in a liquidity pool. It's not going anywhere. That's how staking works. So no, if anything, it's going to help, not hurt or suppress rising prices. It'll make it go up because you're not selling. See, the price drops when people are selling. The price rises when people are buying. Simple. My financial advisor, my homie. Appreciate that, Cody. Cody and I, we used to work on an oil rig about a decade ago. All right, so for those of you that are watching, I got 2 viewers on YouTube, and I've got 7 viewers on TikTok. Thanks for tuning in and hit that like. Please comment your favorite cryptocurrency, whatever it may be. All right, so back to CoinMarketCap. What I like about it is you can actually do a lot of research on CoinMarketCap. You can track it. You can actually see my holdings, my average buy price, how far I'm down or up. Um, I'm up on BAT. I'm up on Algorand. Not many. I'm not up on many right now, but I've got faith that it will go back up. So, like I was doing earlier, if you click on any coin. Oh, thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. Shiba, yeah, I'm still invested in Shiba. So I invested in Shiba last February, and I invested 150 bucks, and then as it went up, I took a little bit out, and I took a little bit out. Had I left it alone, it would have been worth 90,000, and I can see that and track that. I did take out a couple grand. I did profit a couple grand on Shiba, and I've still got Shiba in there. So, all right. So CoinMarketCap, what I love about it is you can do a lot of research on CoinMarketCap. What you can do is you can read about it, learn about the individual crypto. It tells you where to get it: Coinbase, KuCoin, all these different exchanges to buy it. Um, let's see. I'm going to click good on here. I'm going to vote on it. Um, but yeah, it'll give you all this information. It'll give you their website. If I click on this, it'll take me to the website. If I click on this, it'll take me to the community. It'll take me to their Twitter, their Reddit. All that source code, white paper, their address. So it's at 38 cents. What was crypto at? I think it was in December. Crypto.com coin. Yeah, it hit. Man, it hit almost $1. I wanted to go back to it. Hey, thanks for sharing the live, Cody. Appreciate that. Guys, wow, you guys got me up to 1,000 likes. Thank you. Yeah. All right. All right, guys. Feel free to. All right, Manny the Mormon. I still got 780-ish in Shiba left. Fun fact, I learned a thing or two from you. Thank you, Manny. Appreciate that. Appreciate you joining the stream tonight, supporting. And that's why I want to do this. I want to educate people. I want to spread the word. And I learn more. When I do this, I educate myself when I do this channel. And I was talking to my fiance earlier tonight, and I said, hey, I'm about to go live. Will you let me know how the audio is and video? And she said, she actually turned and looked at me. She goes, what's your motive? My motive is to grow this channel. My motive is to teach other people, my friends, my family, and the people that join the channel, my followers and members, And so I just am passionate about it. I think that cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all that is the future of finance. I think that I know that in the future we're going to be using it more and more for transactions. It's going to be more and more used, adopted. Salvador made it legal tender. What that means is that your 7-Eleven or your McDonald's in El Salvador right now, they take Bitcoin. You can spend your Bitcoin You can pay for goods and services with Bitcoin. You know, and that's huge to me. And you know where it comes from? It stems from I'm a huge sci-fi nerd. I don't know. I know I don't may not look like it, but I love sci-fi movies. And so in Guardian of the Galaxies when he says this is worth 1,000 credits or whatever it is he says, 1,000 units or 20,000 units or 100,000 units. What was that? What was that? Is it their version of Bitcoin in that movie? Yes. And so I believe that they predicted that it's going to happen. It's going to move that way, like the Simpsons predicting everything. So thanks for joining, guys. Tap that screen for the likes, share it with your friends. Tell the algorithm on YouTube, on TikTok that you like cryptocurrency, that you want to learn more, that you want to know more about it. It's something that I'm very passionate about. So if you're just joining, I want you to know, thank you, Jason. Jason. I'm just going to call you Jason. Jasomnia. Yeah, Jason who has insomnia. So I'm live on YouTube right now, showing charts and stuff like that because I can do more. However, I get more traffic on TikTok, so I do both. But if you want to check out my YouTube, click on my bio. There's a link tree there that'll take you right to my YouTube. Thanks again. Thank you. Thank you for all the love and support, guys. All right. But trying to stay focused here. Crypto.com. I love Crowcoin. It's something that I've known about for over a year. Crypto.com, if you don't know, they bought the naming rights to Staples Center. It's now the Crypto.com Arena. Crypto.com sponsors a lot of sports. They're UFC fighters. If you watch a UFC fight, you'll see it in their stage on the background. Always, always, always. They spent $750 million for the naming rights of Staples Center to change it to Crypto.com Arena. So I jumped in, I bit the bullet, and I invested in Crypto.com heavily in September when it was 18 cents, and I locked it up for 6 months, earning 10%, staking it, that they pay actually weekly. If you must know, I had 4,000 extra. I put $4,000 into it. I'm making $40 a week, and it gets unlocked in March, and I'm thinking about relocking it back up and collecting that. All right, so I am bullish, as they say. I am bullish on Crypto.com. It's one that I like. It serves as a utility on their exchange. I think that is one that is going to keep going. All right, the current market cap. What that means is there is 1.7 trillion invested in all cryptocurrencies. That's the current market cap. Of course, Bitcoin being number one, followed by Ethereum, and then Tether, BNB. Now, the interesting thing about Tether, it's number three, is that it's a stable currency, meaning it's pegged to a dollar. So there's 80 billion invested in it, and I've seen that fluctuate. And I believe that's because a lot of people are unsure of the market. There's a little bit of fear in it. They don't know if it's going to keep dropping or go down, and go down or go up. I think that it's going to continue to trade sideways for a little while until it does eventually continue back up and hit an all-time high. Love to see it hit $100,000 this year, maybe out of sequence. Your day trading, can you share your thoughts on long-term investments and short-term? So yes, there's basically three types of trading or investments. There is day trading, which is what it sounds like. You're trading stocks or crypto throughout the day. You buy in, say crypto.com coin at 38 cents, it goes to 40 cents. You sell, you make a profit. You're good. Then there's swing trading, which is every couple of days or every week. And then there's term trading, which stands for long-term trading. And that's more of your hodl type investors that are holding on to it for sometimes years, and I'm actually doing all three. I like to do all three. One of the benefits with long-term investing is doing stuff like staking, like I just described with Crypto.com coin, where I invested $4,000. It locked up for a month, where I was making 10%, which was approximately $40 a week. A nice return, and so that's one of the benefits of long-term. Of course, one of the benefits of day trading or short-term is in crypto. you don't have to have a certain amount in stocks. So let's say Robinhood. I have the Robinhood app. In order to day trade on Robinhood, you have to have over 25 grand. Most people aren't going to have over 25 grand, so they don't qualify for the day trading. You can only make 3 trades with the same stock within a certain time period. And so, however, crypto is different. So, and Robinhood, they just allowed crypto wallets for cryptocurrency on Robinhood. It just went live for me a few days ago, where I can send cryptocurrency in and out of my Robinhood account, which is very interesting. Now, the interesting thing about day trading cryptocurrency is you don't have to have a certain amount in there. So, me and my brother, we would literally, um, we'd literally buy $100 worth of this and Dogecoin when it was exciting, and crazy last year. We buy $100 or $1,000 worth. You watch it go up and cash out when you're up, and then when it dips back down, buy back in, and you can day trade the shit out of that. And I love to. I still have some money invested in Dogecoin. I hope it does something eventually. Um, I like Shiba a little bit more. So here's my Dogecoin. Uh, Here's Shiba, and this shows my profits. Not afraid to talk about that. And you can see my average buy. My average buy for Bitcoin I think is 45, um, and it's currently at 38. So I'm down a little bit on that. No big deal. I'm not worried because it's something I believe in. Love it. Thank you, Cody. Appreciate you joining and appreciate you watching. Appreciate you guys hitting the screen for the likes. Very excited. In fact, real neat thing, Cody, is I can actually uh, I can bring you on here, Cody. Let's see if I can figure out how to do it. You can come on in here to this live and talk with me and ask questions. I'm bringing you as a co-host. You can request. Really fun stuff. Act. Laugh. Still learning. All right. Lord, no. There was somebody named Crypto Karen that I did a co-host live stream with on TikTok, and that was a lot of fun. All right, guys, thanks for joining. Hit that like and follow me and subscribe. So I'm going to try to be getting on here daily and growing this channel. Um, like I said, I love it. It forces me to learn more. It teaches me more when I do it. All right, I've been live for a little over 30 minutes. The algorithm I think is like 28 minutes. You want to go live for. So, all right. Before I sign off, any last words? Any last questions? Any stuff you guys want to see in the future or want me to talk about? I'm open to criticisms. Anything I can do better. I'm not going to change my hair. It took me a long time to figure out this is a beautiful hairstyle. I love it. Next time I'll show you guys my bobblehead. Beard's not changing. The beard's staying. All right. Well, to wrap it up, guys, Bitcoin's still trading sideways. It's still being mass adopted. It's not going anywhere. It's at 38.6 on the daily chart. It's dropping a little bit. It's down. That's no reason to fear. It's, in my opinion, it's still accumulating and trading sideways. So, all right. So eventually, this is Power Bros Crypto. Where the name came from is as I'm Midas Powers because everything I touch turns to gold, and my brother is Maximus Powers because he pushes it to the max, and together we're Power Bros Crypto. So I'll have to have him on here. And thanks for watching Power Bros Crypto. Power Bros out.